Hi friends, and we are back with another Animal Crossing episode. Last episode we were telling stories and stuff. Best day of my life story just finished up in there. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check those out. Those past couple episodes were kind of all the same story, so very important story for me personally, at least. So if you guys would like to see that story of the best day of my life, so if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check that out. My voice is starting to lose its condition. So sorry if my voice sounds like super weird at points. Yeah, I guess I didn't go into it too much, but I guess I'll go back to the time of this game. Please see this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So I guess I'll talk about, yeah, like I said, sorry, this guy completely distracted there. I guess I could go into the time period of when this game came out, because it was COVID times, and always crazy to think about. I believe it came out in spring of 2020, so I would have been I believe I would have been actually working at this time. I would have been like 18 by the turn 19. So I had just gotten my first couple of jobs, and don't ask me why I was working. I don't really know. COVID was such a weird time when it came to work, because the whole thing when COVID first struck is that you should definitely be in quarantine. Definitely don't go out. Don't do anything that isn't absolutely crucial. And I believe the rule of thumb at the time was if you were an absolutely crucial worker, a medical worker or something, anything like that, then obviously you have to go and work for the most part. But if you're a non-crucial worker, if you're not doing anything that's absolutely needed, then probably don't do that. Which I guess was up to you, but I always found it weird that the job I worked at the time, which is actually a Lowe's, I was an overnight stalker / morning unloader or whatever. I always found it weird that my job was just whatever, we're not gonna just wear masks. You can keep working. You can keep working basically full-time hours. I always found that kind of weird. We didn't get any benefits out of it, I don't think, which is probably a little shady, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, I started playing this game though, which is, even at the time I knew playing this game, this would definitely be a game that I would look back on fondly at some point in time, which I can kind of feel that already, even though it hasn't been that long of a time. Probably be feeling it a lot more if I wasn't making this video, because I got some stuff to talk about and all that. Yeah, I guess I won't talk too much about all this stuff, because these are topics I would like to These are topics I would like to talk about with the rest of the group. Oh, Caspa, okay. Nice. See, I'll talk about this more at some point in the future. Probably definitely during whenever I play Pokemon. That'll definitely be a time where I just unleash stories. I'm just trying to kind of unleash stories that wouldn't really fit or belong in other traditional episodes that we do. I'm trying to think what else can I talk about here. Because I think for this game, honestly, I think we're kind of set for this day, so we'll just kind of wander around and do some runs. I think the other things I can only really do are stuff on the next day. Yeah, I don't think there's much else I could do other than fish and stuff. Let's see here. What else? What other little fun stories do I have? I guess while we're finishing up these little episodes here, I can talk a little bit more about myself. I know I kind of already introduced myself, but I guess I can go a little deeper into my stuff here. So yeah, I'm Michael Vixie. I kind of run most of the channel operations. For the most part, I'm the one who uploads all the videos, and in the event of any comments, I'm usually the one who ends up responding to them. So it's usually me behind the scenes for most of them. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is an earlier episode of this. This YouTube stuff is something I've been wanting to do for quite a long time. I just never had the equipment or the time or the desire to do it right away. But I guess a big format change that was very, very helpful, because I have no idea what happened there. Oh, I forgot you can do that. Anyway, sorry. Another incredible helpful format change is that obviously the way we used to record videos, of course, was we just be on a call, we just want to do a recording session of League or Minecraft or whatever. We'll just load that up, or even if for our main RPG games like Final Fantasy, for example, back in the day, it was me and Jake on a call on Skype at the time, and we'd play those. So we made a big format change. Now everything we film is in person, as I'm sure you guys have probably heard in our videos. We refer to our studio, quote unquote, but yeah, in reality, and I've said this before too, in reality it's literally just my goddamn room, my actual bedroom that I kind of just decked out with some equipment I've started acquiring this year for recording, which I know it kind of sounds like maybe a minor thing, but yeah, like a huge decision deciding to record all in the same room in person, like live, because holy fuck, that's so much easier for everyone to pay attention. Because trying to film, especially nowadays, I don't know what the fuck happened, but trying to film with all the other TLS people, at least most of them, if you try filming on a call, like if you try streaming a game or whatever, like most people they start playing some other stuff, they start not paying attention, they just get super distracted, which was very annoying. They used to happen back in the day too. So yeah, recording over calls is kind of frustrating, not to mention some people might have background noise, everyone's mic qualities are different, just a lot of things. Yeah, recording in person is so much better. We're all here, everything's all set up, and we're all paying attention, for the most part. So that was a huge change. Yeah, other than that, really glad that we're doing this stuff. A lot of fun. I know I keep saying that, but it is a lot of fun. Hopefully keep on growing. I love seeing all of you guys liking our videos. You you guys leave a positive comment every once in a while, and it's super nice. I love seeing all that stuff. Yeah, and we're gonna keep doing this for quite a while. I don't see us stopping really anytime soon. So yeah, don't worry, and we'll always be here. Always be uploading some stuff. But yeah, I guess other than that, some more personal stuff about me is, yeah, growing up, I've always been in California. In fact, another fact about me is, even though I've traveled like an okay amount, I've never actually left the United States. Never been out of this country, not even to like Mexico, even though it's right there or anything like that. Yeah, only ever really been here. Don't have a passport or anything. Definitely getting one soon though, because traveling is like my absolute fucking dream to do. Like, I want to see the world one day. That's just me. That's how I am. Damn it. But yeah, I've been in California all my life. Been growing up here, but early in my life, I grew up at a different area. Please see it. Okay, nice. Hold on, let me catch this. Ooh. Sure. Alright, I'm sorry, but anyways, yeah, I grew up in another place. It's actually El Centro. It's very, slash Imperial, I guess. If you look at the map of California and look at San Diego in proportion to El Centro slash Imperial, they're basically like, just completely opposite sides of Southern California. San Diego is obviously on the coast, way at the bottom of California. El Centro is way at the bottom of California, but on the complete other side of the state. So really, really close to like Arizona, for example. Very, very much like a desert fucking place, like a desert town growing up. Still is extremely hot over the course of summer. Like, they check the temperature there, and yeah, it is not uncommon for that place to be like around 115 to 120 degrees in the summer at like peak temperatures. It's insane. I grew up there. Yeah, in terms of video games, I kind of grew up the video games I liked and grew up with are kind of shaped by my brother. He's born exactly a decade before me, so he kind of grew up with all the consoles that came a decade before me. So, you know, the PS2, PS1, Game Boy Advance / original Game Boy. He grew up with those things, and as a result, I kind of just also acquired those, kind of simultaneously grew up with all of those at the same time. So yeah, that's why you get like me growing up with the first 3 generations of Pokemon all at the same time, even though, you know, I wasn't alive for the first 2 gens. But yeah, I kind of grew up with all the first 3 at the same time. I grew up with PS2, Game Boy at the same time. Basically a lot of JRPGs. I know I kind of said this in the FF10 / Jack and Daxter playthroughs. But yeah, a lot of JRPGs. Basically all of them picks by my brother, by the way. I don't think I really picked out like a video game of my own until way later. I kind of would just play everything my brother had, which I coincidentally loved. Like Jack and Daxter, I love that shit. Still do. Kingdom Hearts, probably my favorite game of all time, / my favorite series in terms of gameplay / replayability. FF10, my absolute favorite Final Fantasy. Pokemon, one of my favorite games ever. Got introduced to Nintendo and all that stuff. Yeah, I grew up with all those things, and I also kind of grew up with Flash games and all that stuff, but PC wasn't like a really in my realm of understanding at the time. I definitely just kept playing. PS2 was my main thing, I'd say. Yeah, it wouldn't be until it was around 8 or 9 8, I'd say, actually, probably. It was the closest age that I would end up moving over here to the San Diego area. So any people I knew from 8 or before, I have no idea who they are now. I have no idea where they are. Yeah, ever since San Diego, then been meeting all these people. Obviously, TLS, some other friends that I have. Other than that, I think pretty much my video game playing was pretty steady. I've been kind of unintentionally been in PlayStation household for almost all my life, really. Pretty much all my life, actually, really. Because we eventually got a PS3. And then not much. Well, then a little while later, we ended up getting a PS4. It actually would be a while until we got a PS4 in the house, and even then, I was more into PC at that point. Oh, sorry. I guess other than that, though. I remember the story of me playing PS3 for the first time. It's actually really funny how this happened because of how things were at the time. So yeah, I guess I'll tell this story. A very kind of funny story. So PS3 came out like honestly like around 2006, 2007, somewhere around there. Or maybe before, like 2006 or 7, I think is correct. But I wouldn't play a PS3 until like way the fuck later. We're talking like 2010/2011. Yeah, 2010, late 2010. Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, that makes most sense. Yeah, it would be a while, and the only reason I remember, the only reason I ended up playing a PS3 is, funnily enough, my dad actually, way back then, had to travel for work. At this point, we're in San Diego, but my dad had to travel for work, and I guess since he had to be away for quite a while, I guess in the place where he was staying, or in the place that we were staying with him, I guess he like bought a PS3 and kind of like got a nice little deal with it. I remember at the time actually because I saw what came in it, but it was he got in this bundle where it was like a PS3. It was like a bundle, like it was the PS3 Slim with like, you know, the usual whatever it comes with, which is like a controller and all the cables and shit. And then it came with an additional controller, which was a red controller, actually, which is nice because red's my favorite color. And it came with a copy of Black Ops 1, which was the hot new Call of Duty at the time, which has gone on to be probably my favorite Call of Duty of all time. Can't wait to play that game on the channel, by the way, the campaign. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, that was the bundle. So like, by the time we went to go visit my dad and see him, that was like, I got a chance to play it, so I got to see that bundle, and yeah, I guess there were some other games, I think. I don't know, actually. I think Black Ops 1 was pretty much the only one that we actually fully owned. But yeah, I got to play that, which, like I said, came out 2010, and I would have been like 9 at this point, so definitely not the game that my parents wanted to see me play, but it was like one of the only options, if not the only option at that point. So definitely didn't like me seeing me play that, but here's the thing though. I played a lot of random things, but here's the crazy part. Is I would play like the zombies mode and all that. That was the first time I ever played Call of Duty Zombies, which has gone on to be one of my favorite games of all time. Fucking adore that game mode, and I played that for the first time when I was like 9, my first map was Kino in Black Ops 1. Yeah, my mom definitely didn't like me seeing me play that, so had to play Dead Ops for the most part, but I'd also just play that. I didn't really care. I'd try to play it whenever I could and try to get away with it. On top of that, though, there was this cool little store nearby. I have no idea what it's called, but there's a nice little shop near the hotel that we were staying at or whatever, and you can rent games there. And I rented a bunch of them. And then eventually one game, I don't know how, this was very surprising to me as a kid, but I didn't expect him to, but it was like, I eventually got my dad to buy me a game, which definitely wasn't expecting because we were just renting at the time, so I didn't think he'd actually fully buy it. But it was actually Little Big Planet, the very first one, because that was also very new at the time. And incredibly thankful that he got that game for me, because again, that's gone on to be one of my favorite series of all time. Speaking of which, I'm hoping they do like a Little Big Planet 4. I've seen little rumors of that. I don't know how strong they are, but very open to a Little Big Planet 4, as long as it's Media Molecule doing it again, of course, then I'd be thankful for that, because they didn't do 3. And I mean, 3 was fine, but you know, I want them to do it again. Especially because Little Big Planet 1, 2, and 3 are all shut down. So there's no online Little Big Planet game to play anymore. So hoping they come out with the 4. It would be really nice to see that. But anyways, yeah, those would be the couple of games I play. And here's the funny thing. So eventually, like I said, we were visiting my dad, so I didn't get to play it for, you know, that long. So I played that. And eventually we had to go back home. Obviously, we couldn't take the PS3 with us, so I'd have to wait until my dad eventually came back home. So eventually that day did come. I don't know how much longer this was later. I completely forgot. But super funny thing. So like crazy that this happened right around this time. Almost right after almost right after this happened, what happened? The PSN, yeah, that's the PSN hack happened. So like right after my dad got back home, fucking the entirety of PlayStation Network got fucking wiped off the air, and I couldn't play any online shit. So even though my dad was back and I could play this system again, all the online shit was fucked. So I couldn't play online with anyone, couldn't play any custom levels on Little Big Planet. So yeah, it was all fucked. So I couldn't play any online shit. So for a little bit, I had to just play solo and play normal built-in shit, which wasn't that bad. But I always find it funny that literally the second I have the whole of the console again, it gets fucked. Eventually came back up, of course, and eventually got to really explore the online features, and I went on to be a zombies player, which I'm hoping to play more zombies on the channel. I want to do all the Easter eggs at some point on the channel, because I think that'd be really fun. We've done pretty much all of them at this point, save for a few Cold War ones, but I'd love to do them again, because I really do like those games. Some Easter eggs are better than others, obviously, but you know, I love doing that shit. Also, I'm sorry I've just been running around in a circle. I'm just focusing on doing the shit first, or telling the story first, because there's nothing really much going on in this game right now. So yeah, that's my story of how I got into PS3. I wouldn't get into PC for quite a little while longer. And that was with the advent of Minecraft. Minecraft had been a new thing. It wouldn't be until around 2012/2013 where I really started getting into Minecraft. Well, I guess before that I've been playing that. I've actually been playing Roblox since like 2010 or some shit. I think that's how old my account is now. So yeah, it actually, I think Roblox was my shit for quite a while. And old school Roblox was good as fuck. Like, modern Roblox is obviously kind of a fucking shithole. A lot of shady shit going on, a lot of really unnecessarily weird shit going on, a lot of bad business practices and kind of unsafe things, especially for children. But old school Roblox really was like how it was advertised. It was just a bunch of fucking kids making shit for other kids, and there's no real other intervention. It was just like customize your character and play some shit that other people made. That really was it. I mean, to some extent it is now, but it's a completely different landscape. It's like way more monetized now. It's way more just like kind of wild. I mean, Roblox is still funny because there's like so many weird things you could do now that the game's super modern. But yeah, old school Roblox was legit. I miss that shit. Yeah, eventually got into Minecraft and kind of took off from there. Maybe I'll tell some Minecraft stories in another episode if I ever come back to this. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up the stories for today and for this episode. I didn't accomplish super much on this playthrough. I'm just gonna focus on telling stories, but hey, that's what I like to do. And like I said, there's not much I could do right now anyways. I have to wait a day for this shit to happen. Will I ever come back to this island? Definitely, probably at some point. I don't know when though. It might be a while. Because I'm only ever really going to touch this in the event that there's like absolutely nothing to upload, and then I'll record this again. Yeah, I'll definitely come back to this at some point, because this is a good game to just log into when it's just me and there's nothing else to post. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all these stories. I know they were super random and probably really, really messy, but yeah, I hope you guys appreciated them and maybe learned some things about me and TLS. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, join the team, be much appreciated. Check out all our other games. And yeah, I really, really appreciate your support. Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.